3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody, I am the Chief Engineer of WWSU Radio, Patrick Schmalsted. In this module, we're going to be covering some very important radio terms that you should know. So to start off, take a look at our awesome t-shirts right here. We're going to be going over the components of the WWSU brand. So first off, every radio station in the United States has something called call letters, which are usually 4 letters, sometimes 3, that every radio station has. Call letters identify the radio station. There will not be more than one radio station in the United States that has the same call letters. The FCC mandates that every radio station in the United States has their own set of call letters. Usually, the first letter of the call letters is either a W or a K. Generally, K if the radio station is west of the Mississippi River, and W if the radio station is east of the Mississippi River. The other letters of the radio station call letters are chosen by the radio station. And as long as no other radio station has those letters, they can pick them. So in our case, we chose WSU to represent Wright State University. What's really cool is if you take a look at the call letters of other local radio stations around the Dayton area, you'll notice something interesting, a pattern, if you will. So for instance, WDTN, the DTN stands for Dayton. WHIO, the HIO stands for Ohio. And WYSO, the YSO stands for Yellow Springs, Ohio. So as you can see, these letters are chosen deliberately by the radio station. And as I said, as long as no other radio station already has those letters, they can pick them. Now let's talk about the frequency. So in our case, the frequency is 106.9, which stands for the number of megahertz that we broadcast at, 106.9 megahertz. Now, you're probably not going to get into engineering, so I'm not going to cover what megahertz or hertz are, but basically it's where on the radio dial that a radio station is broadcasting. And then you have AM and FM. FM tends to broadcast on higher frequencies than AM. Next, we have the slogan, or the motto, which is Dayton's right choice in our case. A motto or a slogan is just a phrase that identifies the radio station, specifically like, who they are, kind of gives personality to the radio station. One last thing that is not on the shirts that you absolutely need to know is market area. Every radio station has a market area, which is basically the cities or the markets that they broadcast in. WWSU Radio has 2 market areas, Fairborn and Dayton, and you have to have it in that order. Fairborn first, followed by Dayton. And the reason being is we cover the entire Fairborn market, but we do not cover the entire Dayton market. We only cover a part of the Dayton market. So Fairborn comes first in that case. You need to know that when you're doing top-of-the-hour legal IDs for the radio station, and we will talk about that in another video. So that's the introduction to the branding for a radio station. So be sure to check out the other videos to learn some more cool terms about radio. Stick around.